the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary and Secretary of the National Council on the Administration of Justice, let me welcome you to developments in all the key justice sector institutions, a significant calendar event. However, we do not are already working on a broad range of issues, including anti-corruption initiatives, reform of the criminal staff. Your Excellency, the presence of the heads of the three arms of government here today. Your Excellency, may I now request the Honorable the Chief Justice.
The event of the judicial convened to fulfill not only a special obligation but also to celebrate the effort and spirit of cooperation and manner that does not negate the principle of separation of powers. In our democratic jurisdiction, such allowance is proper for institutions to hold the promotion of fair and effective administration of justice of the people. Fellow Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, since I conclude, we reassure the judiciary of our solidarity and represent support for their development programs and activities.
Speaks never able to tell what is going to be pronounced until it is pronounced. Do your work. And I commend the judiciary, because the judiciary has just been doing its work.
But in the same breath, there is also a darker reality that attends this heroic picture. Corruption is continuing its vicious attack on our people and our nation. And the judiciary is not immune to its illicit lures and its intimidation. There are known culprits who exploit the court process and its judgments to escape from the consequences of their economic crimes against the people of this republic. Gatekeeping and brokering of justice is all too common, and in its wake are broken and suffering Kenyans as impunity wreaks havoc on their businesses and livelihoods, their health, and even their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak today, and I'm glad that the Chief Justice has addressed himself to that point, projects worth colossal amounts of money have stalled, either because the court has put injunctions or stopped processes altogether. And I ask you today, who is suffering from this? It is the ordinary mwananchi, by being denied what they could have made a difference to their food security situation, their health, or ability to have a decent roof over their heads. And as if this is not enough, the taxpayer has to honor interest and penalty payments on loans on some of these stalled projects. It is unfortunate that there is a thread of individuals who have continued to pursue this matter with undeclared interests, because we need to know what their interests are. We know that it is true, and it cannot be brushed aside by trying to shift the blame to other arms of government. Believe me when I say that I know we too have serious faults, and we must overcome them too, for the sake of our future and the future of our great nation. No Kenyan should be above the law. This simple point determines whether the rule of law is real or is limited. And I promise that today we would speak the truth. There is indeed a growing feeling, based on events, that judicial officers and legal professionals are beyond the reach of the law, thanks to court orders issued, and in other words, using the law to protect individuals from the law. This, I believe, is a profound assault on justice. It damages and endangers our constitutional dispensation, and if allowed to continue, risk casting us, with time, into judicial tyranny. The judiciary cannot apply one standard for others and another for itself. As we have said, a crook is a crook, whether in a judge or advocate's robes, and should not be treated any different from a crook in overalls. If anything, the judiciary should hold itself to a much higher standard. Otherwise, the people of Kenya will lose faith in the bench, as they had in previous decades, to the detriment of the rule of law and perhaps even to our constitutional democracy.